Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Governor Andy Beshears holds an event to bring awareness to lung cancer here in the Commonwealth. And the governor signs an executive order hoping to give Kentuckians extra protection against COVID-19.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Chas Gayhart. It is 4:59 on Thursday, November 18th. Let's go over and check in with Mr. Brandon. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Chas. And yeah, it's going to be a kind of a rough day today. It was fairly mild when you went outside this morning, stepped outside. It was like,
clear
okay,
skies.
not
Yeah,
too
everything
bad,
was
not too bad. Exactly. But now the rain is on the way in. Big time cold front moving through as well. Let's take a look, see what's going on this morning across the region on the satellite radar first. And you'll see the rain is headed in our direction. It will bring clouds with it. But she's right. Most of us were fairly clear overnight. Just a little bit of a haze there, but that rain is on the way in. And look at those temperatures. Already down to 44 in Louisville. Some of the sheltered valleys got a little colder this morning. 45 Jonesville, 54 in Wise, and 59 in Middlesboro and Ashland. But everybody else is in the 60s right now, at least, down to 49 in Lexington. So that front on our doorstep. Now, I think you'll get out the door dry this morning, especially in most areas, but the further into the morning we get, the more the temperatures fall and the more the rain chances start to move in. Chas?
Thanks, Brandon. Well, a bill to honor the legacy of Kentucky Congressman's late wife will go to the full House for a vote. The Cardiovascular Advances in Research and Opportunities Legacy Act, or CAROL Act, combats valvular heart disease. It's in honor of Congressman Andy Barr's late wife, Carol, who died of the disease. The bill would invest in research to identify people at high risk. The bill cleared a House committee yesterday. A companion bill is also moving through the Senate. Yesterday at the state capitol, Governor Andy Beshears held an event to promote lung cancer awareness. He officially declared November Lung Cancer Awareness Month. The CDC says Kentucky has the highest lung cancer diagnosis and death rates in the nation. Patient advocates also joined the governor yesterday to talk about the disease.
This proclamation is more important than usual. Often, we mean to put a spotlight or raise general awareness about an issue or a concern. We're doing that today, of course, but awareness when it comes to lung cancer has the potential to save lives.
Kentucky's death rate when it comes to lung cancer is 50% higher than the national average. Some eastern Kentucky communities are seeing an increase in vaccination rates as cases begin to tick up again in parts of the region. Magoffin County Health Department Director Pete Shepard says they got their shipment of booster shots 3 weeks ago, administering close to 200 each week, while averaging 85 COVID cases per week. He says after losing prominent figures in the community like Rescue Squad Captain Carter Conley in September, hundreds began scheduling vaccine and booster shot appointments.
And I think it was a grim reminder that even though you do all the things right, and you can still succumb to this disease, especially if you're medically compromised in any way, and where diabetes and a lot of other heart factors are in this area is a little higher than anywhere else in the country.
Doctors say people with pre-existing health conditions are more likely to have worse symptoms from COVID-19, and Magoffin County has higher than average rates for diabetes, hypertension, and other conditions. Governor Beshears says Kentucky's COVID cases could be increasing slightly. The governor announced 2,195 new cases of COVID yesterday, increasing the statewide total to 766,830. There were 36 new deaths as well, bringing the death toll to 10,354. The positivity rate is near 6.25%. Governor Beshears signed an executive order yesterday authorizing booster shots for all Kentucky adults. He says it is more important than ever right now, not just to be vaccinated, but for folks to get their booster, especially when they head into the holidays.
And we are moving in to the amazing holiday season with Thanksgiving and Christmas and other gatherings, which just last year proved that it can potentially be deadly. Because of that, it's more important than ever that we get people not just vaccinated, but we get people their booster.
Now, everyone 18 or older living or working in Kentucky is qualified to get a booster shot 6 months after their second dose of Pfizer or Moderna, or 2 months after the single dose of Johnson & Johnson. Up until now, only folks who are immunocompromised or work in high-risk settings were eligible. The governor made the announcement yesterday in a video message posted to social media. You can always find the latest COVID-19 information over on our website, WYMT.com. Well, Kentucky is falling way behind Tennessee in the Big Blue Crush blood drive. The Kentucky Blood Center says it has a low donor turnout for day 2 of the competition, only 335 people. That's compared to Tennessee's 453. The volunteers are leading 933 to our 707. The Blood Center is in critical need. They say the low turnout is impacting hospital blood supply for the upcoming holidays. An important message from the Office of Highway Safety for those planning to travel this Thanksgiving holiday. Buckle up and put the phone down is what officials are saying to help prevent crashes, injuries, and death. The Office of Highway Safety reports that in state of Kentucky each year, distracted driving results in more than 50,000 crashes, more than 15,000 injuries, and approximately 200 deaths. Officials also want to stress the importance of wearing a seatbelt. Their report says more than half of those killed in car crashes were not wearing a seatbelt. And if you're having a little trouble with your daily commute, now is your chance for concerns to be heard. A public survey is underway. Kentucky state highway officials are asking for input about road projects and identifying needs to ease traffic congestion. More responses are needed to help plan for future road projects. The comment period is open until December 6th. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we come back, you'll want to keep an eye on the sky for a historic event, hundreds of years in the making.
And while you might make it out of the door dry this morning, it will not stay that way for long. I'll track that rain out for you in about 3 minutes.